Welcome to Global Tax Talks Tax in 60 Seconds. I'm Will Morris, and here are some things to watch out for in the coming week. First, expect to hear more about the EU Foreign Subsidies Regulation, or FSR, following two relatively dramatic dawn raids at the European offices of a Chinese security equipment manufacturer. The European Commission said that the raids took place because of indications that the inspected company may have received foreign subsidies that could distort the internal market. While we don't know if this includes tax benefits, the EU is clearly taking the FSR seriously and possesses substantial powers of investigation. Additionally, the Commission has also started investigating a consortium led by a Boston-headquartered MNC focused on government grants, tax refunds, tax incentives, and financing, which may have conferred a specific benefit on the consortium members. Definitely an area worth watching, as well as making sure you have any required data, including on tax. Next, some good news on tax policy from West Africa, where I currently am. Tax reform, including improving the business climate, is being pursued seriously in Nigeria and Ghana, both of which are in the top tier of African economies. In the former, a Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform Committee is looking to reduce the number of taxes from over 60 to under 10. Equally interesting, and perhaps with a nod to Pillar 2, the committee has been speaking about focusing not so much on new tax incentives as the removal of tax disincentives in the tax system in order to make doing business easier, reduce compliance burdens, etc. It's instructive at a time when there's a lot of focus on Nigeria and other African countries pushing for an African voice at the UN to understand that at least two major economies are also trying to increase the attractiveness of doing business in those countries. It seems the two may not be incompatible. Finally, in Pillar 2 news, the OECD has released its consolidated version of the Pillar 2 guidance, which has been issued piecemeal over the last couple of years. There don't appear to be any major changes, but there are some new illustrative examples. However, this doesn't include expected new guidance, which an OECD official said recently would be released by the end of June. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and come back next week so that you stay global tax ready.